You okay?
Yeah. Everything is right in front of me. It's all within my reach.
The cop you killed was your girlfriend's partner. Councilman
What?
Emerson had a meeting with Detective Veronica Jen.
I can't breathe. Shut the fuck up, Veronica. I know about your little fucking meeting with Councilman Emerson. It's Henry. Say it. What the fuck?
A special friend sends their regards.
Hold on, let me get this shit straight. Y'all displacing me after all I done did for y'all niggas.
Now we're walking your ass right out the door.
Loco got elected in Mexico. He need your help.
When the fuck we ever cared about the laws, huh? We've always ran by our own rules and stuck to our own playbook, because there's no turning back. It's our time now.
Though me and Meech had our differences, one thing for sure was that bruh made every day a motherfucking adventure. Little did we know we was about to go on one of the wildest, most dangerous rides of our lives.
What up, YouTube? What's good with everybody? I go by the name of DC, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving my thoughts and my opinion about BMF Season 3, Episode 10, the season finale, and let y'all know how I feel about this episode overall. If this is your first time coming across my channel, and you like the videos that I upload and create, hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a video. And also, leave your thoughts down below in the comment box and y'all let me know how y'all felt about this episode overall. Now, overall, this season finale was good. I give this episode a 7.5 or 8. I was expecting more for a season finale, to be honest, but hey, it is what it is. I expected more stuff to happen in this season finale. I was expecting a lot of twists and turns, to be honest, but hey, it is what it is. They got rid of a bunch of loose ends in this episode, so I ain't mad about that. We saw Henrietta get smoked in this episode. Her father, Blaze, got smoked. We saw Remy Ramsey get taken out in this episode. We got about 3 bodies in this episode, so I ain't mad about that. But I am going to start the video while talking about your boy Remy Ransom being taken out first, because I ain't go front, man. I felt bad for your boy Remy Ransom when he got taken out in this episode. I'm not going to lie. I was sad to see Remy Ransom go. If you've been watching my recaps all season long, then you know I was rocking with Remy's character all season long. I never felt like Remy was doing anything wrong by trying to protect his territory and make sure that Meech don't come to Atlanta and take over the city. Like, I never felt like Remy was wrong for that, because if Meech was in Remy's shoes, he would have did the same thing if an outsider came to Detroit trying to take over his territory. So I never had a problem with Remy feeling the way he did about Meech. The only problem I have with Remy is when he started snitching. Once he snitched to the Red Dog unit to get Meech and Terry Vance taken away from them, that's when I started to have a problem with your boy Remy. And we found out in this episode that he was the one that actually snitched on the Red Dog unit and told the Red Dog unit that Meech and Terry was bringing drugs to Atlanta. Because in this episode, we saw Remy and his crew go to the impound yard where Meech and Terry Vance was at and took Meech and Terry Vance out of the impound yard after they paid the security guard to let them in. And while this was going on, Meech, Terry, Tina, and Duffy was on their way to the impound yards to pick up the vans, but they got there a little bit too late, because by the time they got there, Remy and his crew was already gone and they left the impound yard with the vans, which pissed your boy Meech off. Meech told Terry, Duffy, and Tina that he was going to put an end to this Remy situation. And Duffy suggested that Meech could possibly work with Claude and Remy's homeboy Sharp to possibly get the vans back. Because before Claude died, Claude had a conversation with Sharp about the pure weight that Meech had, and they was going to do business with Meech. Claude was going to get Sharp to join forces with him so they could do business with BMF. But we all know your boy Meech wasn't able to go through with this deal because Claude got taken out by Remy when Remy found out that Claude was backdooring him to go work for Meech. So Meech met up with Sharp in this episode to see if they could do business together. And Sharp wasn't trying to do business with Meech at first because he heard that Remy stole his vans from the impound lot that had that pure weight in it. And he doesn't believe that Meech had that pure weight like he say he do. But what Sharp and Remy didn't know, they didn't know about the stash spots that Meech had set up in the vans. And Meech was telling Sharp like, bro, Remy had all of my vans for about 2 days now, and he still hasn't found those stash spots yet. He like, bro, I'm the only nigga that can find those stash spots. And without me, nobody can get no pure weight. So when Meech showed Sharp that he knew how to work the stash spots in the van and showed him the pure weight as promised, Sharp agreed to do business with Meech, and he gave Meech the keys back to his vans. And as Meech was about to get ready to leave with the vans, Remy and his crew came walking in trying to stop Meech from leaving with the vans. Because earlier in the episode when Meech and Sharp was having a conversation with each other, one of Remy homeboys saw this and he ran back telling Remy about this. So that's how Remy knew that Meech and Sharp was going to be here trying to take these vans out of this warehouse. But Meech did not give a fuck about Remy being there. He like, nigga, I'm leaving with these vans one way or the other. And that's what he did, goddammit. He got the hell up out of there. They was trying to shoot at Meech and Duffy and the rest of them, trying to stop them from leaving with the vans, but shit. Once Remy saw that Meech was about to run his ass over, that nigga got the hell out the way. And with Meech getting his vans back, him and Sharp was able to make a deal to do business together. Sharp took Meech to the Techwood projects to show Meech how Techwood is ran, and Remy got pissed off about this. And Sharp, as well as the rest of Remy crew, ended up pulling their straps on Remy when Remy pulled this gun out trying to shoot Meech, and they was telling him like, look, bro, we ain't trying to fuck with you no more. We ain't trying to do business with you no more. Like, Meech is a new nigga in charge now. We about to go start working for Meech and shit. If you got a problem with it, nigga, you could die. And Remy was just looking at them like, damn, bro, after everything I did for y'all just gonna switch up on me like this? Like, yeah, nigga, it sucks, but that's the game, bro. But right after this scene, we see Remy pull up to the red light. And as he was sitting at the red light, somebody came from the side and dome shot this nigga. They blew his brains out. Like, they ain't show us who it was, but I would not be surprised if it was somebody from Meech's crew that did this shit, bro. Or Remy's old crew, you never know, but it just sucked to see your boy Remy go out like this, because it's like, damn, bro. Remy was just trying to look out for his crew in his neighborhood at the end of the day. So for his crew to backdoor him like that, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. I ain't gonna front. They scandalous as hell for that, but hey, it is what it is. That's the streets for you, bro. The streets ain't got no love for nobody. Now, in this episode, we saw your girl Henrietta get stabbed to death while she was locked up in jail. She got locked up in this episode for the murder of her father because she killed her father in this episode. Because in this episode, Henrietta found out from her father that Detective Jen is a cop. After Detective Jen went and had a meeting with Councilman Anderson, who is Kobe Anderson's father, to let him know that the Andreas family is responsible for his daughter's death and the Andreas family is working with the police. And what's crazy about this shit, Councilman Anderson is working with Blaze too. He called Blaze and told him about it right after this meeting that Detective Jen had with him. So when Henrietta found out about this, she tried to choke Detective Jen to death, but what Henrietta didn't know was that your boy Detective Brian was outside her place, listening in on that recording device that Detective Jen left in Henrietta's sword that she's always walking around with. And when Brian heard what was going on with Henrietta and Jen, he came through and saved Detective Jen's life before she got taken out by Henrietta. Henrietta's father Blaze was pissed off at the fact that Henrietta let a cop get close to her organization. And he was also pissed off at the fact that Detective Jen got away. He like, damn, bro, do I gotta do everything? Like, I always gotta clean up your fuck-ups. He told Henrietta straight up she has brought him nothing but death and disappointment since she was born, which was fucked up. I'm not gonna front. That was fucked up for your boy Blaze to say. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't like Henrietta's character at all, but for Blaze to tell his daughter that she has brought him nothing but death and disappointment since she was born, that's some fucked up shit to say. I'm not gonna lie, that was some hurtful ass shit for your boy Blaze to say, and I bet you he regrets saying this shit, because the moment he said this shit, Henrietta pulled out the strap on that nigga like, bro, my name ain't Henrietta, my name is Henry. Call me Henry. And he like, bro, chill out. Like, this is why I didn't want you in the drug game in the first place, because women is too emotional and you can't handle this shit. And before you know it, Henrietta lit that nigga the fuck up, emptying out the whole clip on her father and taking him out. And with Detective Jen planting in that listening device in Henrietta's source so she could listen in on her conversations, she was able to get all this on recording, and she was able to use this to lock your girl Henrietta up. She got Henrietta on first-degree murder. They was able to get your girl Henrietta arrested, as well as Councilman Anderson. They got Kobe Anderson's father arrested, as well as the chief of police. Detective Jen finally got a win. Your boy Detective Brian got a win as well. And while all of this was going on, Sterling and Terry was sitting outside of Henrietta's spot watching Henrietta get arrested by the feds. Because in this episode, your boy Terry was trying to take Henrietta out because of what she did in last week's episode when she shot Hoops. And your boy Hoops survived that attack. Henrietta did not take Hoops out. Your boy Hoops is still alive. He's still with us. He's still grooving. So we ain't got nothing to worry about when it comes to that situation. But Terry was pissed off about this. He wanted revenge. He was telling Sterling throughout the episode that he was going to be the one to take out Henrietta. And Sterling was telling Terry like, bro, you ain't no killer. He was telling Terry like, look, bro, it's okay to not be a killer. Like, you don't have to do this if you ain't built for it. Like, bro, you could hire one of us to do it and we'll take care of it for you. But Terry kept telling Sterling that he was going to be the one to take out Henrietta, and he did not want nobody else to take her out but him. But with Henrietta getting arrested for the murder of her father, he wasn't able to do nothing about this. And he was pissed off about this. He was telling Sterling that Meech is the face of BMF, and he felt like he going to always have to live in his brother's shadow. And Sterling was telling Terry like, bro, I want to look at it like that. You could turn into a strength, really. Like, you can move in the shadows. The people wouldn't see you coming. And when Terry heard this, he decided to come up with a new plan to try to take out your girl Henrietta, because he really wanted to be the one to take her out. But with her being arrested, he wasn't going to be able to get his hands on her. So Terry made a phone call to his former driver, Denise, that was locked up, that used to work for his car service business that he had back in season 2. And he had Denise take out Henrietta for him. Henrietta wasn't even in jail for 5 minutes, and she got shanked the fuck up while she was waiting to take a shower. And I'm not gonna lie, when they showed us a flashback clip of Denise from season 2 in the beginning of the episode, I knew she was gonna pop up in this episode. Once I saw that flashback scene of her in season 2, I'm like, yep, she about to pop up in this episode. I ain't know what the reason was at first, but after watching this episode, it made sense to why she popped up in this episode, because Henrietta got arrested in this episode, and Terry wanted Henrietta dead no matter what. So he called Denise to handle that for him because he know Denise is still locked up for what happened in season 2 when she got caught transporting bricks for him out of town. And he told Denise that he was going to take care of her family while she was locked up. And that's what your boy Terry has been doing. He been living up to that promise. So shout out to Terry for that. And shout out to your girl Denise for taking out Henrietta in this episode, because Henrietta been irking my goddamn soul all season long. And I'm glad we finally spoken on that Henrietta pack. Now in this episode, we finally saw Charles and Lucille go through with their divorce. They finally signed the papers in this episode, and these two are officially divorced. And bruh, Mama Lucille wasn't even divorced for 5 minutes, and she ran her ass straight over there to Maurice's hotel after her and Charles signed them divorce papers. Like, damn, Mama Lucille, you eager to get in with Maurice? And that's what happened in this episode. Your boy Maurice was finally able to smash Lucille after waiting all season long to hit. And what's crazy about this shit is, bro, this nigga Maurice is engaged. Maurice is engaged. We found out in this episode that this nigga has been engaged for 2 years. He told Lucille that he was engaged after he clapped up her cheeks, which was funny as fuck. And when Lucille heard this, she got pissed the hell off. She like, damn, bro, I ain't trying to be the side bitch. I ain't with that shit, bro. Like, you mean to tell me you engaged and me and you been kicking it this whole time and you ain't never mentioned this shit? Like, yeah, Mama Lucille, that nigga's engaged. What you expect? I knew it was something off about this nigga, bro. He was too eager to smash Lucille, and it makes sense. This nigga ain't had nothing in a while. Him and his fiance been going through it. She ain't been giving him nothing. So shit, it makes sense to why this nigga been so eager to smash Mama Lucille all season long. And I know Mama Lucille feels stupid than a motherfucker to let this nigga hit. She like, damn, bro, you got a fiance and I done slept with you. Like, bruh, I ain't with this shit. I ain't with this shit at all. And I bet you she regrets signing them divorce papers now. I bet you she regret that shit, but it's a little bit too late for that because shit, your boy Charles is about to go on tour. We saw Charles leave for tour in this episode, and Lucille was low-key sad when Charles left. You could see the sad look in her face. She like, damn, bro, I'm about to be in this house lonely as fuck. I ain't got nobody to kick it with but Nicole. Like, I'm about to be bored in this goddamn house. And yep, you about to be bored because shit, you and Charles is divorced. Maurice got a fiance that you ain't know about. Like, you about to be lonely as hell, Lucille, and that's what your ass get for telling Charles that you in love with Dr. Maurice. You was in love with an engaged man this whole entire time. That's what your ass get, Mama Lucille. I don't feel no type of sympathy for you. You should have gave Charles a second chance. Don't get me wrong, Charles fucked up, but shit, he was trying. He was trying to right his wrongs, and you kept curving this nigga, and you kept rubbing it in his face that you and Dr. Maurice was kicking it with each other. Like, I don't feel sorry for you, Mama Lucille. I don't feel sorry for you at all. I'm glad you did accept that pastor role at the church. Your girl Lucille did accept that pastor role that was offered to her at the new church that she go to. I can't wait to see what's next for her now that she about to be a pastor, as well as your boy Charles and his music career. Like, I can't wait to see what's next for Lucille and Charles' storyline in this next upcoming season. I would not be surprised if these two get back together. Never say never, bro. You never know how this situation could play out between Charles and Lucille. At the end of the day, they still family. They still got kids with each other. I'm pretty sure they're going to be having Sunday dinners every Sunday like they normally do with the family. I'm pretty sure they're going to continue to live under the same roof in this next upcoming season, so you never know what the future holds for Charles and Lucille. Now, at the end of this episode, we saw Meech and Terry head to Mexico to try to break your boy Loco out of jail because your boy Loco got arrested in this episode. We found out that Loco got arrested in this episode when Loco Transier Javier showed up to Magic City looking for Meech and Terry when they was in Atlanta. And according to Loco's translator, he need Meech's help to help Loco escape jail. And Terry wasn't rocking with this. He like, bro, we about to go to a whole nother country that we don't know shit about to try and break a drug kingpin out of jail. Like, I don't think we should be doing this. But Meech was like, bro, Loco is family. Without him, bro, we ain't gonna be able to get no more products. So we gotta go to Mexico to save Loco. But they only showed us about 30 seconds of Meech and Terry in Mexico. They ain't show us too much, to be honest. They was in Mexico for probably about 30 seconds, walking in the middle of nowhere trying to find cell phone reception. So we just gonna have to wait and see how this situation is about to transpire in season 4 and see how Terry and Meech is gonna figure out a way to get Loco out of jail. They're currently filming season 4 right now, and from what I heard, they're currently on episode 6. So they ain't got that many episodes left to film. I feel like they'll be done filming by the end of May, possibly early June. Who knows? That's just my opinion. But season 4 is on the way. They're currently filming season 4 right now as we speak. We ain't got nothing to worry about. We will see the conclusion of this story and how Meech and Terry is going to break out Loco in season 4. Shout out to the writers. Shout out to the production team. Shout out to the actors. Shout out to everybody that was involved in season 3 of BMF. I personally enjoy recapping each and every episode in season 3 of BMF. Shout out to everybody that's been supporting me throughout season 3. Y'all is some amazing subscribers. Without y'all, I wouldn't be shit. I love each and every one of y'all. I cannot wait to season 4 come out because we definitely gonna be doing this shit again, bro. But other than that, I ain't got too much else to say. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button to help this video get recommended across the algorithm. Hit that post bell notification button to get notified every time I upload a video. And also, leave your thoughts down below in the comment box and y'all let me know how y'all felt about this episode as well as this video. But thank you again to all my subscribers that's been supporting me. Much love to y'all. I'm going to get at y'all next time. I'm out. I'll see you guys later. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe and God bless.